Good morning. It is Wednesday, April 22nd, and we're going to do some math. All right, so we are working on subtracting to compare in word problems. So compare means like we're going to look at which one's bigger, which one's smaller. Do we have more of one than another? Okay, so let's read our problem. There are 6 children and 4 hats. Are there more hats or children? How many children do not get a hat? Okay, so the first thing we ask is, what are we talking about? We're talking about children and hats. Okay, what do we know? So we know that there are 6 children, and we know that there are 4 hats. What do we want to know? So there's actually 2 things we want to know, 2 questions. We want to know, are there more hats or are there more children? And we want to know how many children do not get a hat, which kind of answers the first one. So let's look at the first one. Are there more hats or more children? So there's a couple of ways we could do this. Let's start with this. What if I draw 6 kids' heads, or 6 kids? So I'll go 1, I'll make kids, why not? Smiles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's see how many hats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So do we have more hats or more children? We have more children. Okay, so I'm going to just write children over here, because that's the answer to this part. We have more children. The second part of our question is, how many children do not get a hat? So let's look. This guy's got a hat. This one has a hat. This one has a hat. This one has a hat. Uh-oh. No hat, no hat. 1, 2. So how many children do not get a hat? 2 children. Okay, so we found it. Was there a different way? Did you do it a different way? How about this? What if I got out, let's see, what if I got my box from over here? And I said I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 children. And 1, 2, 3, 4 hats. Let me do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could go like this, right? And I would see that I have more children than hats. And how many more? 1, 2. So that's another way I could have done it. Could I have done it another way? What do you think? Number line? Let's try the number line. All right. So let's go like this. I'm going to take my number line down here. And I'm going to say, I'll start here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So how many children do I have? I have 6 children. So I'm going to put a big red mark there. 6 children. How many hats do I have? I have 4 children. So looking at our number line, you can tell right away that we have more children than hats, right? Because it's a bigger number. It's further on the number line. And if I go like this, I can count 2. So that was another way. I could have used my hundreds chart. I'll just draw a partial hundreds chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This. And again, you can see right away that 4 comes before 6, so 4 is smaller. It is less. So there are more children than hats. And if you look on here, you can count back. 1, 2. There are 2 more. All right. What if I couldn't draw like this? Could I have just done something like this and gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then seen right away that my difference is 2. Oh, difference. That's an important word. So when we're comparing, we're trying to find the difference. How much more? How much less? So the difference. And I also know that that word difference tells me to subtract. So how could we have used subtraction? What's our biggest number? So first of all, if I did addition by mistake, right, and I did 6 plus 4, that would be 10. Would that tell me how many hats I need? Do I need 10 hats? I don't. So if I'm going to use subtraction, I'm going to start with the 6 children, my biggest number, minus 4 equals. And then I can use my number line, I can use my number graph, I can use my fingers. I could go like this, right? 6 minus 4 equals 2. I could do that. I could have gone 4, 5, 6 equals 2. So those are all ways to compare in word problems, to use subtraction to compare in word problems. Have a good day. Keep learning alive. I miss you, and I'll see you soon.